indiscriminate attacks on Ukrainian civilians, bombing hospitals and critical infrastructure across Ukraine. All of these are Russian terrorist acts, according to the European Parliament, after voting overwhelmingly in favour to recognise Moscow as a state sponsor of terrorism on Wednesday.
Broadly adopted. Congratulations.
Beyond this new label, MEPs also want the European Commission and Council to act more decisively.
We are asking, Commission and the Council to develop special legal instruments, because for time being, European Union has no such regulation like, for example, Americans have, which have special law on designation of the states which are sponsoring terrorism, and then there are very clear consequences. From another side, we are saying that Russia should be isolated more and more deeply while she's using such kind of terrorist means.
The vote could pave the way for Putin and his government to be held accountable for any possible war crimes in Ukraine. But not everyone is in favour of labelling Russia in such a way. One MEP from Hungary, whose country has one of the few remaining Putin-friendly governments in Europe, says the focus should be on ending the war.
I think the European Union should put the emphasis on creating peace and creating a ceasefire as soon as possible, and then a situation which ends war, ends military conflict.
MEPs are also calling on EU governments to speed up the process of completing a new round of sanctions against the Kremlin. But the vote is non-binding, meaning member states can ultimately choose whether to ignore it or not.